Okay, and what I'd like you to do is I'd like you just to think of any card in the pack.
Okay.
Okay, have you got a card in mind?
Yeah.
I'm going to place that on the table just for a moment. Now, hypothetically speaking, just suppose that I could read minds. If I could read minds, I would look you in the eye and I would say this is a red card, yes?
No.
Okay. But even if I was right, you would probably walk away thinking, well, maybe that was nothing more than lucky guesswork. So to keep things free and fair, what I want you to do, whatever card that you're thinking of, just change it completely.
Okay.
Because I want to illustrate, I don't read minds, I don't read, I don't guess, but what I do is read thoughts. Okay. So what I'd like you to do is I would like you to focus on the suit of the card. Okay. Just focus on the first letter of the suit. Now, from your perspective, that's as difficult as it gets, but from my perspective, it's a lot more complex. For example, if I asked you to think that letter's exact place in the alphabet, could you do that? But could you do that if you didn't know what that letter was in the first place? No? It would seem impossible, yes? However, that's a challenge which I'm faced with, because I've first of all got to receive your thought, then I've got to try and make sense of it. But that's my job rather than yours. So what I need to do is just focus on the suit of your card. Let's try this as a symbol itself. Just focus on that. Okay. Now, Ian, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to imagine the value of your card as a word. Just imagine it written out in the end front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And just focus on the individual letters. Okay, I've got a couple of letters coming through. I'm struggling with an exact middle letter. Can't seem to get one. Can you focus on that for me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to call out the vowels out loud and just think yes if I hit on any of the vowels which are present within your word. Try not to react outwardly though. A, E. Okay, so there's definitely an E in there.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't the exact middle letter though.
No.
I don't think so. I'm struggling slightly, but I think I understand why. I think it's probably because you're more of a creative thinker than an analytical thinker. So can you do me a favour? Can you just pop your hand out and can you just imagine looking at that card through a piece of frosted glass?
Mm-hmm.
And what I want you to do is imagine just moving a little bit of that frost away so we'll get our first glimpse as to the pips and the spots of the card. Okay, this wasn't a high value card.
No.
The reason why I say this is because I'm not picking up on a lot of detail. Can you just brush that frost away completely?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And just focus on the letter or the number that exists. Okay. For the first time, Ian, what was the colour of the card that you thought of?
Red.
And the first card that I placed onto the table says
Mm-hmm.
red. But that was just 50-50.
Okay.
What was the suit that you were thinking of?
Heart.
And what does that say?
Heart.
That's 1 and 4. But to get the value right is 1 and 52. For the first time in, what was the value you were thinking of?
3. You're a witch.
The 3 parts.